What's up, guys? We are back here with another public auto auction update, guys. We got a bunch of decent cars, so man, you guys already know what it is. Let's get right into it. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. We got some dope things coming here, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty, guys, first up, we got a 2003 Kia Spectra here with 135,000 miles, guys. We're here at the most expensive auction in town, but man, this thing looks really good. 135K. When I say really good, I mean a car that's gonna sell for like under 500 bucks, and it's gonna be a pretty reliable car for the most part. However, this door isn't opening for me, so that's a first no there. If we take a look at the inside, the interface and everything's good up there. Does seem like a pretty clean car. Got this nice I guess gray cloth like interior, and this one is the one that has the hatchback, so I'm pretty sure this might be the GT version. Not sure, maybe that's the maybe that's that Sonata. Okay, so this is the GSX version with a hatchback trunk. 135,000 miles, guys. I don't think that door is going to be a killer. You can probably actually get that fixed really easy for the most part. And I think this is really great for the mileage. You guys let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got a freaking 1977 sleek craft boat here. Man, you guys seen me and my buddies freaking on the water in the jet skis, man. They got a bunch of boats and stuff over there, so man, this would only be right if I grabbed the boat and the trailer. I was actually I've been looking for a nice Silverado truck just so I can get the trailer and like throw something like this on there. You guys see under there, it does have a cool little let me see if I can zoom in for you. It does have a little bit of space back there. Nothing too crazy. The interior on this thing is a little bit old and whooped. I mean, it is a 1977, guys, so you're gonna have to do some updating, but man, for this year, this thing is freaking clean as heck. If we just take a walk around the body of the boat, it looks really good. It's a sleek craft. Got windows and stuff right there. Really good looking boat, man. Get a nice paint job on here, nobody would even know the year on this thing. Really good looking boat. I like this one a lot. And I'm actually looking for some skis too, guys. I'm trying to change everything up here. Get a nice little truck or something. Get a trailer. Start being able to tow stuff. Just being more manly. But yeah, all in all, this seems like a pretty fair boat, man. I'm sure it's gonna go for cheap, so we'll stay tuned for that and see how much it goes for. Alrighty, guys, next up we got a 2008 Pontiac G6 here. This one actually has 97,000 miles and it holds a salvage title, guys. So don't know why the title is salvage, but we'll just take a quick look around really quick and see if we can figure it out. Okay, so the back was definitely rear-ended, as you got a couple of different colors in the back. But if you take a look at the inside, guys, it does look really nice and clean in here. You guys know this auction, they actually clean their cars before they sell them just to get you a better idea. And that always brings in a lot more cash. So, I mean, it's bad on my end, but it's good on their end. But it's also good on my end just because I can see how clean the car potentially can be. And the back and everything looks really good on here. Now, if we swing around the actual back of the car, you got a two-tone trunk and bumper. Literally nothing at all that I see that would veer me away from buying it. The mileage is really great. You can just get that back painted up really good, make it match the rest of the car, go get that inspection, and probably try to get a rebuilt title for it. So stay tuned for that and let's see how much it goes for. Alrighty, guys, next up we got a 2004 Hyundai Elantra, guys. This is my pride and joy right here. These things been going for cheap and they've been making me some money, man. So this is a 04 rebuilt title with 150,000 miles, guys. The paint on this thing sucks. If we just take a quick look at the body, coming from the back to the front, you got some boo-boos here and there. Nothing at all that's really crazy other than the flat black body paint, which is bad. You can probably get that resprayed. However, with the year of this car, and what's wrong with it already, probably not going to be worth it to paint it or whatever. But if you just need a gas saver, this might be the car to get, as the interior and everything looks pretty fair for the most part. Could use a really great detail. I'm sure they just went over it really fast. Got a little whammage in the bumper here. You can probably get that back on there with no problem. A little dented up. You guys remember my white one was just flawless. So me personally, I probably won't bid on this one, only because it does have the rebuilt title. When you post rebuilt titles on like for sale websites, man, it doesn't really, everybody kind of veers away from it. Everybody really wants clean titles, so that's what I try to stick to. So you guys let me know what you think about the rebuilt Hyundai Elantra in the comments below. Next up, we got a 2000 Audi A8. This one has 148,000 miles and it holds a bad transmission. So I'm sure the motor's probably good. However, man, they've been just dogging this thing. They didn't probably get it serviced or something. The A8s, honestly, always seem to like have some type of problem, honestly. Like I never seen really one good A8 from any year, rather, that's pretty decent. And this thing is freaking, for the most part, it's beat in the inside. It looks like it does have some type of navigation or something. It does have that navigation disc over here. However, the front and everything is really, really dirty in here. So I don't know. I don't even see a screen to where they would see the navigation, but maybe that's from another Audi. But if we just take a walk around, guy, the body and everything is in pretty much good shape. I don't know what happened here. You can probably just buff these scratches out. No biggie. For the most part, it's a pretty good looking car. Just need to get that transmission swapped out. I don't know how much trans for this car will be. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. Have you guys had any experience with these cars? And we're going to keep the cars that we know aren't going to get bid on or run. We're going to keep those pretty fast. This is a 1998 5 Series, 325,000 miles, guys. Wow. That is a lot of miles on a BMW. 325,000 miles. I never even seen a BMW with that high amount of mileage. But guys, if we take a look in the inside, you see what 300,000 miles on the interior looks like. The back actually looks pretty decent. That passenger seat does look pretty fair. And this seat does look fair for the mileage. I mean, it's really not that bad. However, it does have a bad motor. So it's definitely not something I'll be bidding on. But really interesting to see how far this thing came along. Because they was just dogging this thing. It might have been all highway miles, but even still, 325,000 miles is a lot, guy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Next up, we got a 2004 Porsche Cayenne here. This one actually was here a few weeks ago at the auction. Low compression. I'm sure the motor is bad and it doesn't start. You got a little whammy here on the front bumper. I'm sure that's why it came in here. They just got out and left the car. Oh man, but if we take a look at the inside, you got that tan, like butterscotch looking interior. I mean, it's a Porsche, guys, but it's a really, really old Porsche. And you guys know it's like, you get these foreign cars, especially from the auction, be sure it's going to be something that's wrong with the car. Don't think you're just going to hop in this thing and go on about your day. So yeah, be willing to put like a good $2,500 to $3,000 into this car just to get it running right and back on track. But I mean, 255,000 miles, guys. Me personally, I would just let it go. But if you guys want a Porsche, man, hey, here it is. I'll buy it for you and sell it to you. Let me know what you want to do. Next up, we got a 1999 Ford Contour. This one actually has 133,000 miles, guys. Gonna need a hubcap there in the front. Nothing too crazy at all. You're gonna need a grill there. The mileage seems pretty legit on this car. This side on this body actually looks pretty good. I don't know if this back window rolls down because it does look like it was taped at one point. If we take a look at the inside, you do got this gray cloth-like interior, and it does look pretty fair for the most part. You got some little trash down there, could be detailed out, but with the mileage and everything, guys, this might be a pretty decent daily little gas saver right here. You guys know me personally, I try to buy cars that I can easily sell for like 1,500 and under, just because a lot more people will have. It's easier to get $1,000 between 1,000 and 15 faster than it is 2,500 and 3,000. So if you guys see why I pass up so many deals, you know why. It's kind of hard to sell the higher priced cars at a rate I want to sell at. So what do you guys think about the Contour? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty guys, we got a 2002 Honda Civic, 137,000 miles, guys. It does have a blown head gasket, and it's like 2 different colors. So me personally, I know I'm not gonna bid on it. I'll just show you guys really quick. Nothing really special in here, and it's definitely not a radio or nothing, so we'll just keep it moving here, guys. But I'll give you a walk around really quick. It's getting colder out here, that's for sure. It's been burning up the last while. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 2011 Nissan Altima with 144,000 miles, guys. This one actually holds a rebuilt title. I don't even see how they got a rebuilt title, because the whole front is just whoop. Maybe they got the rebuilt title before they crashed again. But guys, look at that. So you're gonna need a fender here, you're gonna need this part a little straightened down, you're gonna need a bumper. Really doesn't look that bad, honestly. You can probably get these parts for really cheap. And you got some whammage here, so you're gonna need a door as well. 144,000 miles, guys, on a 2011. I think you got a lot more room to go. If you can get this car for cheap, it would be a pretty good deal, as the front doesn't seem that bad or hard to clean, and the seats and stuff, the interior does look pretty fair for the most part. You do got some looks like tire stains or something like that. They tried their best to clean this thing out, but I mean, it is what it is. It does look pretty fair for what it is. You got some whammage here on the back, but guys, if you guys just fix that front, man, you can easily have a freaking $2,500 or $3,000 car, and that's just on the low end. Just trying to get this thing off really quick. What do you guys think about the Nissan Altima? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty guys, we got a 2012 Chevy Malibu here. This one actually has 123,000 miles, and the AC on this daddy is cold. The mileage on this thing is really great, guys. You guys know we've been seeing these Malibus pop up every other week here, and this is probably the cleanest one we've seen so far. Got a little burn mark there, but other than that, guys, the interior looks flawless. It actually looked like this might be a Lyft car or Uber car or something like that. Seems really clean in here. I don't see anything that stands out. The mileage is really good on it. The body is really good as well. Got a little ding here, but that's literally nothing at all. This is a really great car. I'm sure it's gonna go for about maybe like 2,800 to like $3,000. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Next up, we got a 2002 Nissan Maxima here, 169,000 miles, guys. It does have a manual transmission. First glance, you're gonna need some hubcaps on this side. This hood is a little sunburnt. Shouldn't be too much to get that thing painted over. Yeah, once you get some hubcaps for this thing, it'll look really good. I don't know why they put this bullet hole sticker right here. That's really dumb. If we look in the inside, it does have that nice leather black interior, which is a plus. Take a look at the back seats. Nothing at all that looks crazy or like anything that will make me not buy it. Missing a little armrest there. That side actually looks good. Got a cool little interface. However, you're missing like, I guess, some AC controls down there. So yeah, this car definitely doesn't have AC. But we're getting into like the fall season, so maybe a plus. Body wise, the car looks really good. It does have the sunroof as well. Manual trans, I'm not really into the manual, so we'll keep it pushing here. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 2002 Buick LeSabre with 110,000 miles. It says freeze plug leaking. Your antifreeze plug is leaking, so I'm guessing when they plug this thing up with antifreeze, it's just leaking out the bottom, which is not a bad fix. You can fix this thing pretty easy. and pretty quick. This window here the motor might be broken, or the whole window might just be not even going back up. If we take a look at the inside, you do got a bunch of like just dirt. This thing is like super dirty. However, the mileage is pretty low, 110,000 miles. So just imagine cleaning this seat out, cleaning that back seat out, and really getting what this thing is worth. Maybe about $2,000 at most. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But if it was me selling this thing, I'd sell it for like $1,700 if it was all cleaned up and ready to go. Gonna need some centers for this wheel here. You got a little damage here on the headlight. I actually seen too many of these things with like no problems to even bid on this one, so I'll let you guys know what it goes for in the next video. Stay tuned for that. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 97 Mitsubishi Eclipse with 200,000 miles. This one actually does not start as well, so we'll keep this pretty fast. But man, I don't know what kind of freaking bumper this is. Yeah, that thing is chipping paint like super crazy. This thing is like 5 different colors. It was probably in the body shop or somewhere, but you guys look at the inside, just super whooped. Everything is like taken apart inside. Yeah, this thing is super whooped. This is probably actually the Eclipse from Fast and Furious when they first brought it up on the trailer. Oh, never mind, that was a Super, but it definitely looked the same. Definitely looked the same, guys. Got all the dash parts and everything in the trunk, so it might be able to come out on top. However, I don't even think these seats are for this car. I never really seen them in there. However, I don't really know what they would look like because I'm not an Eclipse type of guy. But if you are, let me know, man, in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got a 2006 Saturn Vue here, 126,000 miles. Pretty good on the mileage. If you look at the body from a first glance, it does look really good. However, it does say it has a bad motor. We've seen one of these at the auctions recently, and they went for like maybe like 9 something to like 1,000, maybe even like 1,200. That one's really clean with like 95,000 miles. So this one actually looks pretty fair. In the inside, it may be just that motor and they just freaking kept it out the way, but pretty good looking truck for the most part. I'm sure you can go to the junkyard and find tons of these things and probably luck up on a motor there for a few $100, if that. So I don't know if you guys are into pulling out the motor thing. I know I'm not, especially not in a Saturn. Maybe in like a sports car or something, but definitely not the Saturn, so we'll pass on that. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 2005 Kia Sedona with 164,000 miles here. This one actually was like the first minivan I ever bought. It was just like this, but it was white, same year and everything. On this van in particular, you got some damage here. You got a piece of the bumper missing, some of the fenders sticking out there. You got some sunburn damage all over the roof of the car. You're gonna need excuse me. You're gonna need some hubcaps, as I needed when I bought this thing. But if we take a look at the inside, 164,000 miles, guys. Can't expect too much inside. I mean, it's pretty whooped. I ain't gonna even front. This van is pretty whooped. You guys take a look at the back, cloth tan seats. Definitely had some smokers in here. This thing is freaking filthy, guy. But I know when I clean mines up, man, I bought that thing for like maybe $500, probably not even that. Yeah, I think it was like 5 something. And I actually bid in on that like just off the rip. I didn't even look at the car or nothing. I just happened to raise my hand and took a chance on it, and it actually ended up being a pretty good gamble. As I sold that thing, I didn't even have to do anything to it. I literally got some hubcaps and washed the thing up, detailed it, and I freaking sold it for $1,800, which was a great profit on this van. I never really had a minivan, but this was my first one, and I made some profit on it, so that's always a plus. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 99 Buick Regal here. This one actually has a unknown mileage, and if you guys follow me from the last few videos, you guys know that this is definitely the one to get. It is supercharged. You guys know the Century and the Regal, they pretty much favor each other for the most part. This one is like 4 or 5 different colors. So me personally, I would pass, but I'll give you just a quick little run through because it is supercharged, which is a plus as well. Got some antifreeze back there, never a good sign. So we'll keep it moving. You got a bunch of sunburn on there. This is the Regal GS Supercharged. You guys let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Next up, we got a 2012 Chrysler 200 here. This one actually has 88,000 miles, guys. This is probably going to be the star of the show here today. This one's going to be going for some pretty good money for the most part. Says that it might need a battery or something, but that's nothing at all. That's mandatory for cars you buy like this at the auction. We take a good look at the inside. You got these nice cloth black interior, and the back looks really good. It's like super dark back there. I wish you guys can see how dark that tint is, but man, look at this interface. It does look really good up here. Only 88,000 miles on the dash. Looks really clean all around. Definitely was a smoker's vehicle, but it's nothing some black ice can take care of and get that smell out of there. New tires on this thing. Yeah, this will be pretty good for Uber and Lyft or even Turo. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 2004 Mazda RX-8 here. This is the Shinka. Man, this reminds me of them Uberman days when he had his Shinka. This one actually has 137,000 miles on the dash. Does look really good, guys. Got those rims that kind of look like Camaro stocks, which is always good. Body looks really good. You got the sunroof. We just take a look at the inside, guys. It is automatic. I know you guys you RX fans out there are mostly like manual guys, but man, this thing is freaking clean in the inside. You even got an armrest back there. I never even seen the inside of one of these, but man, this thing is so clean. Got the little paddle shifters on the freaking steering wheel, which is a plus. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice Mazda, man. Not a real big Mazda guy, but this definitely reminds me of like Fast and the Furious type days. Does look really good for what it is. What do you guys think about the Shinka? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty guys, more cars that we're not gonna bid on, so I'll just run through them really quick with you. This is a 97 5 Series here. The mileage is unknown. Looks like they tried some flat black paint, which sucks. I don't know, we'll just take a quick peek at the inside. Literally nothing that I would want, so I'm sure you guys don't want it. Next up, guys, we got a 2003 Chevy Trailblazer here with 190,000 miles. You guys know I'm a Trailblazer guy, but if you guys know that, then you know I'm already like, I'm only an SS type of guy. And this one definitely came from New York. So you can tell this one, for the most part, it drives pretty good. And I'm sure if they came from way out there, and this thing, I'm sure they didn't get this thing shipped. I'm sure they drove it. But man, you don't got no radio or nothing like that. But it might be a pretty decent driving car. The paint and everything on it looks to be pretty good for the most part. You got some rust here. See, that's the thing with these East Coast cars. You got a lot of rust, so be sure to check out that when you're just checking out these East Coast cars. Look at all that rust and stuff back there. That's crazy. Literally, the rust is eating through the metal, putting holes and everything through it. So, for the most part, it seems like a good Trailblazer. If you really want it, I would just check under for like more rust spots. If it goes for cheap, I wouldn't mind bidding on it. It does seem all intact for the most part, and it doesn't need much of nothing. And the tires are pretty good. So if you like the Trailblazer, man, let me know what you want to do in the comments below. Potential tow truck here. We have a 2001 Chevy Silverado with 276,000 miles, guys. From first glance, it looks really good. However, we got a little bit of sunburn on the hood and the roof. Nothing too crazy though. Got some pretty new meaty tires, so you won't need no tires there. But you guys know me, and if you know me, you know I don't ride anything stock. All my cars, personal cars, gotta have like rims or something on it, lifted up. So this truck, if I was to buy it, definitely would be getting lifted up a little bit, maybe a couple inches or so. Throwing them big wheels on there. The inside looks really good on here, guys. I don't see anything that stands out. You guys know these older Silverados / Yukons always look a hot mess in the inside. But this one right here looks really good, guy. All the paint and everything is intact. The last one we seen here was like half white and half like freaking blue. But this one looks really good. I don't really see too much body damage. I mean, it is like a '01, so it is going to be little things here and there. But for the most part, really nothing. Looks pretty good for the most part. What do you guys think about the Silverado? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. We got a 2008 Chrysler Sebring. It says the engine is all apart and the mileage is unknown. So I'm sure this thing does not run. But man, this will be a pretty dope parts car. Pretty cool parts car. This thing is gonna go for like 250 bucks here today. Man, I wish I knew how much you can get at the sheet metal place and the recycling bin place for all this metal. So I would buy this just for that. If you guys know anything about the recycling of metal, let me know in the comments below, because I'm really trying to see how these guys come to the auction and buy the cars that don't run and still be able to be there every week buying more cars. Let me know in the comments below, man. Couple more items that we're not gonna bid on, but they're here. Definitely not gonna bid on it, but I gotta show you because I'm a nice guy. Gotta show you, B. We even got a jet ski. Oh, we got a jet ski with 2 freaking trailers. Wow. See, this is exactly what I need right here, guys. My buddies, as you've seen, we got a bunch of jet skis. So, like, this is something we definitely need. We need another trailer with 2 jet skis set up. And this one, I don't even know if this thing runs or not. It's a 96. Actually, it's a 94 Yamaha. 94, wow. That's crazy. You see how much these things changed. This thing is 25 years old, and I doubt it runs. But me, I'm more so interested in the trailer. And the trailer seems to be in pretty good shape. Seems pretty legit. Alrighty, guys. We got a 98 Dodge Ram van here. 127,000 miles. Definitely not going to bid on it. Does look pretty ugly and fat and bulky. But I'll show you guys what you guys want to know. So how do you... I don't even know how to open that side door right there. But I'll show you guys really quick. Definitely was like a work truck. They got like poles and all type of stuff still in here, materials. Not really my flavor, but I'm sure this thing will be an easy sale if you sell it for the right price. If you can get it for under 500 and sell it for like 15, I think it'll go pretty easy and fast. You got some whammies here. You can literally just pull that out, get a plunger or something. General contracting, yeah. This was like an auction truck. You guys see that? Palmetto Auction Inc. or something. I don't know. But I'm not bidding on it, so moving along. More cars that we're not gonna bid on. This Honda is pretty whooped. It's like 3 different colors. I mean, it does have 228 on the dash, but guys, if you just look around this thing, if you seen this online, would you want to buy it? That's how I look at cars. If you seen this car online, would you want to buy it? Me personally, no. Me personally, no, I wouldn't. But if you're a body guy and can get all the paint and everything matching and glossed up and looking nice, then this will be something for you. But me, I buy cars, clean them up, make sure they're running, and sell them. Another car, another Honda, Mercedes, not bidding on. I'll show you. Does have 185,000 miles on the dash. Take a look at the inside. Man, that steering wheel used to be brown. Now it's black. They was dogging the heck out this Benz, boy. Leather tan interior. Does seem pretty fair in here, though. I can't lie about that. Does look really clean. It might even be a decent running car. However, it is a little bit old for me. We used to have one of these back in the day. But man, back in the day is gone. Alrighty, guys. We got another boat here. Don't know the year on this thing. Got a huge, like, this actually looks like a car motor. They got a whole, like, big block in this, like, old speedboat. It's gonna need a bunch of restoration under there. This boat is cool, but it's really not that cool if you got to do all that work to it. It's just going to be too much money. You might as well just go buy a brand new boat. My buddy actually got a boat, but I never really drove a boat, so me personally, I probably won't buy it. It's actually way newer, like a 08 or 09, something like that, but I don't even know how to drive boats, so it is what it is. But what you guys think about this boat, man? If you're a boat person, let me know in the comments below. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 2008 Ford F350 dually here. This one actually has 132,000 miles. Unfortunately, the motor is bad, guys, and that's what sucks. So I'm sure this is going to bring out a bunch of people today, but being that the motor is bad, it's going to suck. But man, just look at this truck. It looks really, really nice. We can just take a look around the back end really quick. Got those double dually meaty tires back there. Gonna need a little bed. I mean, not the bed, but the little, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Just take a look at the inside of this joint. Got some tan cloth leather. A little bit of room in the back for a couple of people back there. The inside on this thing does look really good, guys. Seems pretty fair. Nothing that stands out. But man, this motor is bad. So that's going to take a price cut, really huge price cut. But if it didn't, I think this thing would have went for like maybe like 8 to 10 grand today. With it being a bad motor, maybe like 35. We'll see though. Stay tuned for that. Alrighty guys, next up we got a 2001 Ford F250 here. Now this one actually might have been here a couple weeks ago, because I actually remember bidding on this one. Has 217,000 miles. You got a little whammy there in the front. Nothing too crazy. Got a little ding right there too. Still nothing too crazy. If you take a look at the inside, this definitely was like a work truck or some sort. Seat could be super detailed up, man. We can get this thing super clean and ready to go. It does smell like a churro in this joint, so I don't know. Maybe they had a churro machine on the back. But if we just take a walk around, man, it's got some nice meaty tires on this joint. Nice meaty tires. The mileage is over 200, but the body and truck is really great. I still feel like you got a lot more to do in this truck. What do you guys think about it in the comments below? Let me know. Next up, we got a 2009 Jeep Liberty here. This one actually has 157,000 miles, guys. Gonna need some buffing on those headlights there, because they're like super faded. 157 on the miles. If we take a look on the inside, you got like some cloth-like / leather black interior. Seat does look pretty fair. The back actually looks really good as well. Yeah, that side seems pretty fair. And then if we take a look at the dash and the media center, does look really good there as well. So let's swing around the back of this truck. Now you can throw some nice meaty tires, some fuel wheels on here. Oh, we got a whammy. Got a little whammy here, a little hole in the bumper. Nothing too crazy. You're gonna need a tail light. Still nothing too crazy. Other than that though, it looks like a really good looking truck. What do you guys think about the Jeep, man? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty guys, we got a 2007 Dodge Charger here. 109,000 miles on the dash. From a first glance, it does look pretty cool. You got some pretty cool, I want to say these is like 22s. Yeah, some 22-inch wheels on there. Not really my style of rim, but the car does look really good, guys. We can take a look at the inside. Got some nice leather gray interior. Does seem pretty legit back there. No rips or tears or anything in the seat. So this looks to me like it's a pretty good car. If we take a walk around, I don't see anything that stands out. Seems pretty fair. Pretty nice car though. What you guys think about it? Alrighty guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, man. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you are a subscriber already, don't hesitate to hit that share button and get me on your community post, man. I greatly appreciate it. If you're trying to see what these cars go for, be sure to check back tomorrow, as that video will be out first thing in the morning. Until then, guys, be easy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.